So we need to have an idea about gender system in different languages. Some languages treat nouns the same way, like a machine does everything, like Chinese or Malay, which is quite easy. And other languages deal with nouns according to their gender. It's a noun classification, like categories for each noun. And it doesn't really matter if it's a dead or inanimate object, like Arabic or German, which is really accurate in my opinion, but a little challenge. In the middle of that is English. No grammatical gender, just natural gender. So we have natural gender or real gender, and we have grammatical gender or unreal gender. In Arabic we call it طبيعي or حقيقي and غير حقيقي. The طبيعي or natural is just with human or animals, the one with biological sex feature. And غير حقيقي or grammatical gender is just a noun classification. It just puts noun in categories according to their gender. And then you need to understand one of the most important points in gender system, which is noun assignment and noun agreement. Think about you have a noun and you need to categorize this noun X or Y. And think about X as a feminine and Y as a masculine. If you assign the noun as feminine X, you need to make this noun agree with associated words in the sentence. These words could be an adjective, pronoun, or even verb. So if you assign the noun as X, which is feminine, you need to make these words feminine. And here comes the biggest question. How do I assign the noun? You have two different ways. According to the form of the noun or the meaning. What I mean by form is you assign this noun, whether feminine or masculine, according to phonological or morphological cues. And what I mean by the meaning is you assign it in a semantic way. But here we have something important. When there is no semantic cues, relation between noun and its gender is arbitrary. So, by assigning the noun according to its form or phonologically or morphologically, you're going to get it right up to 95%. Our main problem here is the grammatical gender, because with this one, no semantic criteria. So the form is the best solution. Let's make it now more specific about Arabic. In Arabic, as I mentioned before, we have just two genders. مذكر, which is masculine, and مؤنث, which is feminine. Now I'm going to give you a good guide to fix this problem in Arabic, the gender problem. Consider all nouns as a masculine word. Every single noun, think about it as a masculine word. Except if it's a natural feminine or you have a feminine sign. And natural feminine could be with a sign and with no sign. And the same with grammatical gender. Could be with a sign or with no sign. We have three feminine signs in Arabic. One of them is the most common one, which is ta marbuta. And then we have the alif maqsoora. And last one, alif mamduda. Let's speak about each one with more details. So, alamatu at-ta'nith, or feminine sign. The first one is ta marbuta. Comes with words like imra'a, imra'a, shajara, shajara, or naqa, naqa. The second sign is alif mamduda. Comes with words like sahra, sama, and khadra. As you can see, the sign is always at the end. And the last sign we have is alif maqsoora. Comes with words like sughra, sughra, and atsha, atsha. So, again, the feminine sign always comes at the end. If you think about each word, you will find that imra'a, woman, it's a natural gender. Shajara, it's a grammatical gender. Naqa, it's a natural gender. So, as you can see, sign could be with the natural feminine and it could be with the grammatical feminine. So in this way, by learning the Arabic noun by its form, you will get, as I said, 95% correct. But what about the 5%? In words like shams. Shams, it means sun. It's a feminine word in Arabic, so it doesn't have a sign and it has no biological sex feature. So how could I know if it's a feminine or masculine? There is no any way except memorizing it. Or another useful trick is to study these words from the beginning with هذا and هذه. Like memorize shams like هذه shams. So this is a sun by using هذه, which is for feminine. In this way, it will stick to your head as a feminine word. These words were categorized feminine or masculine according to some religious beliefs and some cultural beliefs. There is no way to get it 100% right except by memorizing it. Like with the shams, in one of the theories that making a word feminine, it always comes from the idea of giving birth or production. As the sun spread the heat around the whole world, it might be from this idea. They categorized shams or sun as a feminine word. So next time we're going to speak more about grammatical gender and some categories. They were categorized as feminine, and I'm going to give you how to deal with that easily and to get it 100% correct, inshallah. So until then, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Ma salama.